For the first time in 90 years, A&M-Commerce is switching leagues. The Southland had dropped down to 8 and is now up to 9 with the addition of A&M-Commerce. Commerce is located 66 miles northeast of Dallas. A&M-Commerce was known as East Texas State until 1996. The school was a founding member of the Lone Star Conference in 1931 and won the national championship in 2017. When A&M-Commerce helped found the Lone Star Conference in 1931, they were then known as East Texas State, and the other founding schools were Southwest Texas State, who is today Texas State, North Texas State, who is today North Texas, Stephen F. Austin, and Sam Houston State. For a short period of time, soon-to-be Big 12 and Power 5 member Houston was a member of their league, and today A&M-Commerce was the lone remaining charter member remaining in the Lone Star Conference. With the addition of A&M-Commerce, the Southland moves up to 7 members in football, which gives them a cushion if another school were to get poached. A&M-Commerce walks into the Southland with the top 3 enrollment, and the school's football budget is already pretty close to being within the Southland range. Once those D1 revenues pour in, they should be solidly middle of the pack. When you look at the Southland athletic budgets, and I've subtracted the football budget so the non-football and the football schools are on even footing, Commerce's overall athletic budget already fits in the Southland pretty easily. Here's the self-generated revenue for the 6 public Southland schools. The Knight Commission doesn't have the data for the 2 private schools or any Division II schools. And on the graph, the light blue is ticket sales, the dark blue is donor contributions, and the orange is sponsorships. And the total is what I call self-generated revenue. A&M-Commerce brings a football culture to the Southland as they would have the number 2 football attendance in the league. Here's a travel chart for the Southland if you were to hypothetically drive from each school in the league to every other school in the league. The Southland is likely to add a 10th school. I know Dallas Baptist's name has been thrown around, but my assumption is they will add an 8th football school for a cushion in case someone else were to get poached. I'm also making the assumption that the Southland will stick to their Louisiana-Texas footprint. Delta State in Mississippi isn't too far away, but their athletic budget is under $6 million, and they have less than 2,000 full-time enrollment undergraduates, and the number of full-time enrollment male undergraduates is under 900. I think West Florida is just going to hold out for the ASUN, and I'm not sure all the Texas schools will want to expand their footprint that far east anyway. So I believe the Southland's 10th school is going to come from one of these 4, Texas A&M Kingsville, Angelo State, Midwestern State, or West Texas A&M. West Texas A&M is easily ready to move up to Division I right now, but their distance from most of the Southland footprint might take them out of the running. So if that is the case, it's anyone's guess who will be the 10th school between A&M Kingsville, Angelo State, or Midwestern State. And finally, here's pictures of the football stadiums for those 4 schools. West Texas A&M's football stadium, which is brand new, is actually thought of by many to be the best football stadium in Division II. Midwestern State has a really cool stadium. Javelina Stadium has a cool history. All these stadiums would fit in well with the Southland.